hello everyone. Sorry, oh my gosh. Happy Thursday. I was gonna say Wednesday and then I was like, wait, I had such a bad headache yesterday. I had to reschedule the stream for today because I didn't want to be rude. Real voice is wild. How's it going? Welcome in everyone, welcome in. I hope everyone's having a wonderful week so far. Today we're going to be working on something a little bit different than we did last time that we were live, which I think was 2 weeks ago because last Wednesday was my anniversary with my partner. The anniversary of when we started e-dating. No, I'm just kidding. Well, I guess it was technically e-dating back then. So last week Monday I had to take Dorito to the vet for his injections, for his yearly shots, and then Wednesday was our anniversary. It was long distance. I mean, I'd never long distance dated anyone, but it was long distance. I guess they call it e-dating now since Valorant or something. But I hope everyone's doing well. Yesterday I just had a little bit of a headache. The weather doesn't know what it's doing. It keeps going between like 20 Celsius and like 3 Celsius, and like the flowers keep like thinking like, oh, we're gonna bloom now. Wait, never mind. And it's just like this weird like stuff is starting to sprout up, and like my allergies are going wild, and that the temperature changes are like messing with my sinuses and stuff. But today we're gonna be working on a cactus farm. At least that's my hope to do today, because you know, it's weird, but I desperately need one. I am constantly running out of green dye. So let's go ahead and jump right in. If you guys haven't been here in a while, welcome in. I hope you're having a wonderful day. And we should be here. Are we here? Yes, we're here. Hello! I hope everyone's having a great Thursday so far. How's everyone's week going? You're doing good, Sharon? Nice to hear. Nice to hear. All right, let's go ahead and throw this gold in here. The gold we got earlier today, I did a little bit of well, I had to go into the caves. Don't ask what I'm doing with 21 stonecutters, chat. Just mind your business, okay? Those are very important. Those are very important. I had to do a wire transfer at the bank today. Ooh, that's like big, you know, big boy stuff. I'm scared of that. I haven't done any big boy wire transfers yet because I'm small and I'm scared. Spring break week was probably needed for me. Oh, did you just have a spring break? I hope it went well. I hope you had a good time. We're gonna go get some cherry wood, chat. We're gonna take it from this biome over here. Also, don't look at spoilers. I'm trying not to show spoilers. There's a lot more than there was the last time that you guys were here, and I'm trying not to show much. So we're gonna try not to look at that today. We're gonna be in the cave today, in the villager, or not the villager cave, sorry. We're gonna be in our cave, the mountain tunnel cave today. Yo, Nolan, welcome in. It's your first time catching a live. Welcome, welcome. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Doing good, Claude. That's good. Good. Was it for the house, Vaughn? Was that what your transfer was for? Aw, Asperry, thank you so much for becoming a Fairy Garden member again, lovely. Appreciate that. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Oh, you're currently still on spring break. Nice, nice, nice to hear. Just out and about helping my dad. And then getting tea. Oh, that sounds lovely. I hope you guys have a wonderful time having tea. Sorry, chat. I'm like, I feel like I should have at least like 1 sapling by now, but there's 0 saplings. Just 0 sappies. Yes, it was. I'm broke now. Let's go, though. Congratulations, chat. You didn't know, PP Vaughn in chat just bought his first house. Congratulations to Vaughn. That is incredible. I'm so proud of you. I'm so happy for you. Can't wait for you to be in there and be all moved in and have it like be a very relaxing time, you know, just you in your own place. I've been playing the Bedrock event. Oh, I need to do that too. Is it hard? It looked hard on the Minecraft Live. I need to get the new cape because it's actually so good. I need the Steve Elytra. I need this for reasons unrelated to me just needing it in general. I was very productive and now I'm tired. That's very fair, actually. I hope that the productivity was well used. I was very productive today too. I got up at 3 a.m. today. I don't know why, chat. I just could not sleep after 3 a.m. And so my day started at 3 a.m. I did try to go back to sleep around like 6, but then I just stayed up. Maybe I snoozed a little bit, okay? But I was basically up because it was not restful. And my whole day, I have been awake since then. So my unhinged level is probably like off the charts right now, and I apologize about that. I probably won't be able to fix that today though. I'm doing good, Leslie. I hope you're doing good as well. We're gonna just take a quick nap here, chat. How's it going, Asperia? I hope that you're having a wonderful day. Thank you so much once again for that resub. Is there any reason that you stopped using Mizunos? They stopped updating Mizunos for the Java edition officially, so I didn't want to stay on the old version of Minecraft forever for like my main world. I still use Mizunos. Like I just posted a long play with Mizunos not too long ago, like a couple weeks ago. So I still do plan to use Mizunos from time to time, just not as my main content, since I can't count on the updates coming to the pack. I got up at 6 a.m. because of my cats. Oh yeah, that's the worst. We got like these water bowls for our cats that are supposed to be like untippable, and today my cat figured out how to tip it over. So I'm getting a refund, chat. I mean, I like the water bowl though. Like it has like a little filter thing, so it's like constantly like fresh, and you can like you like change the filters every couple months. So I actually do like that. But it was advertised as untippable, and it was clearly not. They had not met my cat. I should send my cat to help them do the testing. I hear dogs. Yeah, my puppy barked. He's not really a puppy. He just turned 4 this month. But that's still kind of a puppy to me, you know? Can we not? Bro, don't go in there. Oh, you want the carrot? Oh my gosh. You're so scary. I'm so sorry, but you're so scary. I am so sorry to tell you this. I don't think anyone's ever told you that before. You are so terrifying. Please leave me alone. Okay. Hopefully he'll mind his business. Oh, there's another one. I'm so scared. Am I the only one that's scared of the red-eyed bunnies? I don't know. I feel like they're just going to attack me. Doing great, playing some Cobblemon Survival for the first time. Oh, nice. Let's go. That's so exciting. Cobblemon, I've heard, is either like super fun or people don't like it. I feel like it depends on your stance on Pokemon though. Yo, Molly, welcome in. There are some fan-made ones that try to continue it. Yeah, but that wasn't a thing like until after I had already made my announcement. I was talking to the creator of the Modern Mizuno's pack. They started after my announcement that I was going to you know, move to a vanilla world and retire my old world. So like I couldn't have known that those fan-made things were coming at that time. I mean, we're talking about a video that I recorded back in December. So this was like almost 4 months ago now. My cat exclusively drinks from the tap. That's actually pretty cool. I wish that my cat would, but my boy cat just likes to try to pee in the sink. I don't know why. He's the only cat I've ever met that does that. He like he wants to pee in the sink all the time. Oh, hello. Hi, sweetheart. Oh my gosh, look at these babies. Oh, angels. Okay, now they're scared again. See you. Hello. Well, how's it going? You need like 20 add-ons for Cobblemon to make it good on a server. Oh, like do you guys add like the rideable Pokemon type stuff and like the, you know, all the like legendary like add-ons and stuff like that too? I don't really know what's out there for it. We were talking about like maybe playing a Cobblemon pack with like my friend group. But then my friend group really wanted to play something else, and I think we ended up starting like to play Marvel Rivals, and that's a mistake. Inez, hello. Can't wait for more updates to the mod. They just have recently had like a pretty big update, right? To Cobblemon, like I don't know, maybe recently is like not the right term. Maybe it was a while ago. Add-ons for trainer battles, world gen, Pokeball loot stuff. Oh yeah. Yeah, no problem. Sleep well, lovely. Thank you so much for hopping in. I hope you have a good one. 3 a.m. is way too late to be at a Frogcrafting stream. Although I will say a lot of people do say that they watch these streams to go to sleep too. So I'm so sorry if you guys have ever watched this stream to go to sleep and then woken up to Dorito barking or me screaming. There's a lot of other Cobblemon add-ons to make it better. Okay, I got you. When I own red eye, rabbits scare me too. When I own rabbits, I avoided getting the white ones with the red eyes. It's just like, I don't know why, but it's just like a scare. I don't know if it's like something that I saw in like a TV show or something once, or if it's just like an ingrained fear. I don't know why, but I'm just like scared of them. As an EST viewer, 3 a.m. is not... You know, for some reason, I thought that you lived on the West Coast, Vaughn. I'm not gonna lie, I thought you lived on the West Coast. Maybe you visited the West Coast for work once. Maybe that's what I'm thinking of, and then I just assumed that you lived there. Which is a little bit silly. I also, so sorry about my dog, chat. So sorry. I don't know what he's upsetty spaghetti about. I'm sure he doesn't know either. Let's start with this amount of cherry wood for today. The other thing that we need to go get, I think, is actually going to be cactus. So we might as well hop into the skies, and we're going to have to fly kind of a weird way so you guys don't see spoilers. AKST. Is that Alaska? Aurora? I think that's where you live, right? Oh, Danny, thank you so much for the super chat, love. Oh, okay, then I remembered correctly. Thank you so much, Danny, by the way. Dorito is also thanking you, even though it sounds a little bit angry. I promise he's not angry. He's so upsetty spaghetti. Yo, Jinx, welcome in. I hope you're having a great day, Danny. Hope everything is going super well. For anyone who's just getting here, we're going to be making a cactus farm today, but I'm missing the important piece here, which is the cactus. At least I'm going to probably try to grab like, I don't know, 30 or so. I don't know how big the farm's going to end up being. Also, before y'all ask, I have not updated my world yet. I don't want to update my world in the middle of working on this video, and I'm almost done with part 1 of this video. Because this video is going to come in 2 parts if you guys didn't hear that already. With me being sick, I just have not gotten the amount of work done that I need to get done on this project. And yeah, I'm going to just split it into 2 parts. But I want to update my world, and so I've got to wait for like a couple mods. Like I think shaders updated already, maybe sodium updated already, but there's a couple of other things that we need before we can move up. But those should be pretty quick. Your dog barked back as well. Sorry. He's a talkative boy. He thinks his opinion's the only one that matters. Dorito's little wolves are cute. He thinks he's a big dog. He really thinks that he is the biggest dog ever, but he is not. He is very small. And actually, at his vet appointment, chat, he lost a ½ kilo. Oh, there's a cat. Hello. Hello. Sorry, I don't know why, but like I needed to look at the cat. So the vet was very, very proud of him because he was a little bit lazy for a while after we got him fixed, and he gained some weight, and his vet was like, He's not in like a bad place, but let's try to like lower that, you know? So that's what we've been working on with him. We've been working on helping him lose some puppy poundage, you know? What launcher do you use? I use Prism Launcher. How's it going, little Dino? Welcome in. Elias says hello. Genevieve, hello. Hope you're all having a great day today so far. How many do we have? We have 33. Let's get a couple more just so that we don't have to come back. Leave me alone, rabbits. These ones also scare me. Like, because their eyes are sort of reddish, but also kind of orangish. I don't know. Gotta say, I've been using your shaders. I love how vibrant they make the colors in my world. Aren't they beautiful? I mean, they're heavy. Don't get me wrong. They're heavy on my computer. Sometimes I have to like turn down my render distance because especially around like mangrove swamps and jungles, like I lag pretty bad. But otherwise, I mean, they're wonderful. At the last vet appointment for my dog, she gained some weight. I told the Luna that she's looking a little bit husky. That's amazing. Yeah, like my dog, I assumed that he was like close to a normal weight because he never like he has so much loose skin, chat. Does anyone else's dog feel like they didn't grow into their body correctly? Like, I don't know why, but he has so much like loose skin since he was a puppy. Like, especially like on his front, like his whole like front under his neck and like down his like to his like belly. It's like he has extra space in his t-shirt that he didn't fill out. Does that make sense? So I assumed that he was like a normal weight, but he was just getting to the side where we were like, okay, you know, hip health and long-term stuff. We gotta get those pounds off, baby. You know? Hey Froggy, my BC says hello. I hung with him to come back to stream. Yo, hello. Welcome in. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Also, I hope you're doing well, Simi. Nice to see you here. Oh, okay. I assumed you meant boyfriend, but then I was like, maybe you meant BC, and then I'm like, what is BC? I don't know. I'm like, I'm just gonna say what you said. Okay. We're good. No spoilers. Oh, maybe a little bit of spoilerage there. But we're fine. We're fine. Been loving the streams. Oh, I'm so glad. I'm honestly so pleased. It makes my day that you guys are enjoying the streams. All right, hold on. So I did not think this through. I don't need to do that yet. Hold on, one sec, chat. We gotta think about this logically. I'm not a very logical girly right now. Okay, so we're gonna be making a cactus farm. That means we need a couple of things. We're going to need some slabs, which I guess we could just make out of spruce. Oh, we did have some cherry in here already. Do I have any other wood? Oh, we have a lot of cherry. I did not need to cut any of that wood down, to be honest. That's the problem with having chests all over your world, chat. You just never know what you have. Playing The Sims? Yeah, no problem. Enjoy. I'm enjoying it while working. Oh my gosh, I hope you're having the most wonderful day at work. Nikita, hello. I know that Elise said Liz said that she's here as well, but she was driving. So if you are still here, if you're still lurking, I hope the drive is going well. That is that's dedication. Not missing a Frogcrafting stream while you're driving is wild. We love to see it though. I'm at work watching without sound. Oh my gosh, yeah, have a great day. Good luck. No problem. Okay, we're gonna just go ahead and go in here. I need to make chests. That is one thing that we're gonna need today. Now chat. Some of these chests are going to be purely decorative. Like me, I am purely decorative on this stream, okay? So just remember that we cannot use these top ones, so it does not matter that they're not going to be hooked up to the hoppers, okay? Yo, Sushi, hello, hello, welcome. It does not matter one bit that they will not be hooked up. And how do I know this? Well, because I messed around with this in a creative copy of the world today, just so I can figure out how to do it, because I was embarrassed because it's been so long since I made a cactus farm that I did not remember how. And now you guys know my deep dark secret that I made this cactus farm in creative this morning. I still don't 100% know how we're gonna get everything all hooked up, because I only messed with it for a little bit, but it should be pretty easy. But we're just gonna put all of those in. That way, at least when you're kind of going through it, obviously, like, you can't open these because of the dark oak logs. But I think that's okay. Could you turn your some of your streams into videos? I don't have time to do that either. I'm so sorry. I don't edit down stream content. It's there, and if you want to watch, you can, and if you can't, that's also okay. For making my own farm, I mean, I learned the design for this farm like a super long time ago, and then I just I feel like I've been riding that high ever since, you know? You can change the blocks above into stairs, but then it'll break the immersion with dark oak, because those are like logs, or those are beams that are like holding the mine shaft into place. It's okay though. We don't really need it, chat. Yo, Strawberry, hello, welcome in. Finally a stream that I can watch in the afternoon in the country I live in. Oh yeah, my Monday morning streams are probably too late for you. Yeah, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. We're chilling, chat. We're just chilling. We're gonna figure this out. In one moment we will figure this out, because I need to make more chests. We need hoppers, chat. And don't ask me, as I said before, do not ask me about the 21 stone cutters in my inventory. This is on a need to know basis kind of information, you know what I mean? I can't tell you what I was doing with them because I don't remember. So there we go. How do you get ideas for buildings around farms, like iron farms? So honestly, this is gonna sound very silly, but I build the farm in a flat world, and then I just make a building around it that doesn't mess with it. So like if it needs a specific size, I like put the farm down. What the hell was that? Or I'll like dig out a spot underground for it, and then just build a house that like matches the vibe of the area that I want, if that makes sense. Like for the iron farm out there, like, hold on, we'll free cam a little bit. So the block pellet for the walls, I wanted to match the starter house. And I wanted also the roof trim to be the same with like the spruce, but I wanted to try a gradient for the roof. So that was the only thing that I like really cared about. Shape wise, I just made sure that I could fit not only the actual farm inside, but also the collection chute, and it could fit the redstone for the automatic like crafting on the top with like the collection area. So basically I rebuilt this specific building like 18 different times until it could fit everything. Once like the farm was in, and then the redstone, like I knew how big the redstone was going to be, then I could like plan the rest of the build around it, and then I could like build everything in the actual world. But that's kind of like my process. I don't know if every person out there does it like that, but that's how I do it. Actually, hold on. We're gonna have to be a little bit sneaky. I just realized. Hello? There we go. Why is this so laggy? I think it's all the cows and the sheep that I have, honestly. Do you think you're progressing in your redstone constructions? Like, do you want the honest answer? I think I'm getting good at watching tutorials. I have started to understand some things, I will say. Like, I don't need help with, like, the sugarcane farm I built. I built this from memory. All I had to do was look up this spot, this part here, for the minecart track thing. I couldn't figure out how I did that, so I actually just copied this from my Rosewood world, because that had the same exact one. But this whole thing I remembered how to make from there. And certain things I feel like I'm starting to remember, but then when it becomes like complex, I don't have a clue what's going on. I'm not gonna lie, I have no idea what is happening at any point. I do my builds in survival. That's like really fair. The stuff I build on Twitch, I've been trying to get like more confident in building in survival in like one take, but like the problem for YouTube was that like I feel like it kind of took away when I was first trying to film. It took away from my filming experience of me like constantly like breaking and replacing blocks. I don't know, it just looked messy to me, you know what I mean? Hold on. Where's the middle of this? I think this has to go up another one. Hold on. I think right there. Okay, so if we do something like this. Chat, let me cook. Hold on. I don't have that much stone. Did I let it all despawn? Anyone else excited about the release of the game Witchbrook that was announced this morning on the Nintendo Switch Direct? Did they finally give a release date for that game? I feel like I've been following that game since like 2020, but I never saw anything about it again. Yuki, welcome in. Faye, I usually trade villagers to get terracotta. That's so real. Actually, so I was leveling up a stonemason today, unrelated to the stonecutters that are in my inventory, I promise. And he got green terracotta, which is literally the color of terracotta that I was looking for. And I'm so happy that he got green terracotta. That being said, just because he got green terracotta does not mean that we are not making a cactus farm. Why'd you stop posting videos? I haven't stopped posting videos. I've been working on a huge project that has taken me so far 300 in-game days. I'm still working on it. I'm hoping to have the episode out next Saturday, but I'm basically breaking it down into two parts because so each tree that I'm building in this forest, it's like a custom forest that I'm building. Each tree takes over 1,000 oak leaves and like 600 dark oak logs. So they're like quite large. The builds in the world, or the builds in that area, are also quite large. If you guys want to see a tiny spoiler, oh, you cannot. Hold on, I have a tiny spoiler. Maybe. Oh, still not. Hold on. Trying to see what you guys can see. Okay. So like that right there, there's like some of the houses and some of like the trees. You can see. It's like a whole custom biome, and it's quite massive. From just those few builds right there. That's our to terraform, collect all the materials and build. It's taken me almost 300 days. But I had to go to the end. I had to get netherite. I had to do the nether stuff. I did like this episode has so much progression in it. It's quite a long one. I do not ever plan to do an episode this long again. Or at least I'll probably do it differently than I've done now. This is my first time ever trying a project this big. And trust me, I'm learning a lot too. I am not happy that it's taken me this long. Yo, lady_T, welcome in. I hope that you're having a better day soon, lovely. Hi, RC. You said that you had a, in the Discord, you said that you had a test tomorrow, right? I hope that the exam goes well. Good luck, good luck. What subject is it going to be in? Found my first diamonds. Let's go! Congrats on the first diamonds. We love to see it. Yeah, no, I hope I don't sound like I'm coping too much, chat. I'm really not trying to. It's just taken quite a bit of work. I promise though. I'm working, I promise. You guys haven't even seen my favorite part yet of the build. You guys have probably seen glimpses and pieces of my favorite part, but you have not seen my favorite part yet. And I'm very, very excited for you guys to get to that point. Okay. Hold on. We do this, and then if we do cover that, if we do water in the corners here, is that gonna go? Okay, that does go directly there. Hold on, let's go up to the axolotl pond. Oh, I haven't even put axolotls in here. Yeah, no, I think that the episode right now is almost what I have edited is already over 25 minutes, and I still have quite a bit to add and to edit, but I have all next week that I'm going to be spending editing. So I will be done with the building part tomorrow, I think. And then yeah, it's just the edit. Oh yeah, no. I completely understand though the whole like people asking and stuff too though. It's been quite a while since my last video, but no. This is the main world that we're gonna be working on in perpetuity until I get tired of this world or until we die. But I don't see myself getting tired in this world anytime soon. I'm having a blast here. I probably doesn't seem like it because I haven't posted that many videos here, but I'm having like a lot of fun. Don't forget to be hydrated. Good point. Everyone make sure that you do a little bit of hydration. Wait, where is my water? Hold on one sec. Oh, there it is. Thank you for that reminder. I appreciate that. RC says, turns out I thought I'd have a physics test, but the teacher changed the date. Nice, let's go. So what are you going to be doing instead of studying tonight? You're going to be just hanging out, having a good time? Also stretch and check your posture. So true. I know that I've got some girlies in here shrimping. It's me, I'm girlies. Wait, what? Why have I done this? Frogcrafting, I can't believe you've done this. There we go. Alright, let's... I want the walls in here to be pink. I don't know why. I just feel like the walls in here being pink will be cute. And hopefully that matches up? It does not. Does that mean that this needs to be one further back? I'm shrimping. Oh my gosh, I always shrimp too. I'm so bad about it. Is there any other YouTuber that you'd like to do a collab with? Oh, that's a good question. I don't know. Outside of like my normal folks that I collab with, like, you know, Sev and Drift, Brooke, Lockdown. I really want to make a video someday with Rofo. He and I have been on SMPs together before, but we've never made content together in that way. I'd love to make a video with Rofo. He's such a fun guy. But I don't know if I have any like dream collabs or anything. You know, like obviously like everyone, you know, probably wants to like collab with like one of their faves, like LD Shadow Later or something. Maybe someday. Maybe someday. But if it doesn't happen, that's also okay for me. Talking about collabs, have you ever talked with Waxrod? I have. Me and Waxrod have been friends since 2021. Shrimping is so bad for my back. I need to stop doing that. Me too. So my problem is, right? Chat, I need to strap myself down to my chair because I lean forward because I'm short. I lean forward because I'm short and I want to be closer to my screen. Even though I could move my screen closer to me, it just doesn't, my eyes don't like it when I move it from its normal position. Does that make sense? That probably sounds weird. Oh no. Oh no. We're out to the world. Oh god. Hello? Oh, don't look that way, chat. Don't look at the spoilers. You've been warned. Okay. We gotta figure something out here. How far does this go up? Don't look at the spoilers. I keep looking at it and I keep forgetting. Hold on, let me turn my render distance down. Oh, you guys can't see it anymore. Disconnect! Hello, hello! Are you girls working on something new together? Right now we have no plans. But that could change for the summer. Just depends on what everyone's doing. I have no idea though. I haven't heard anything. Ow. Was that even the right one? There's a creeper over there. I'm so scared. Was that this one? I think that was this one that we need to be aware of. Do you have a standing desk? No. See, I was gonna get a standing desk, but then my partner's dad actually made me a desk like exactly to like my specifications. And now it's like I just got this desk, you know what I mean? I could not like justify getting a standing desk too. I hope you're having a good day, Dis, though. I do the same when I game. I don't know why. I just can't like I can never have normal posture ever. I also feel like I sleep very weird. Like sometimes I wake up and my pillow is like scrunched up behind my neck. And I know that that is not normal. But it's like, I feel like I'm a very like anxious sleeper, chat. I don't know. Like when I dream, I'm like, yeah, no, it would be rude. Well, see, the thing is, I love the desk that he made for me. I do wish that I did have a standing desk. I miss playing Minecraft so much. Oh my gosh, yeah. I feel that too. Has anyone played with the new update yet? With the update that came out the other day? Anyone started a new world for like the new farming stuff? Well, obviously it's not like really like new, but the mob variants. Time to feel like I'm the princess in my own movie. Heck yeah, we love to see it. Honestly, same. Go away. Oh my gosh, I am so bad at this. We have stone here. You know what? Here's what we're gonna do, chat. We're just gonna pretend that this is not our business. All that stuff out there, not our business. We don't know about that. I have a gaming desk and the whole surface is a mouse pad. Oh, that is so nice, actually. Meanwhile, there's me and I'm trying to like move my mouse in Valorant and I hit my iPad somehow. I started a new world last night and found a pure pink sheep at spawn. Let's go! We love to see it. I have not found a pink sheep in a world in quite a while and I'm kind of sad. Like, when is it gonna be my turn again? Okay. Sorry, I was eating dinner. No problem. Hope you had something delicious. What'd you have? Okay. Does this work, chat? So if we throw some moss blocks in here, those will get picked up. Do they end up down in the... It should be in this one. Or... should be in one of these. Oh, they end up right here. Ah, okay, okay, okay. At least it works. That's good to know. I'm so scared. What is happening? I'm so scared. I don't want to know, actually. Pasta with pesto. Let's go. That sounds delicious. I need some pasta with pesto. We had, well, yesterday I made lasagna. But we made it from like this like fresh veggies packet thing from the store. And it was pretty good. Personally, I didn't love like the cheesiness factor of it. Like to me, it wasn't cheesy enough. But I'm American, so I'm used to like a mozzarella-y, ricotta-y kind of lasagna. But I think this one was more of like a traditional, well, I guess like Dutch lasagna. It wasn't bad though. It was, I mean, it was still good. It just wasn't, I don't know. I don't know what I was thinking. I should have just made, you know, my own the way that I already know how. But I was like, oh, I want to eat more veggies. This is a great way. I could have just added those veggies to mine. You know what I mean? I need that Meghan Markle pasta bad. Is it good? The one that... Is it from the show? Because I've seen that all over social media, but I don't know where it's from. It looked delicious, though. I wish I liked lasagna. The ricotta makes me feel ill. That's fair. I've definitely had that experience before. Well, there was like a while where I did not like ricotta for like similar reasons. Like I just didn't like the way it tasted or anything. But I'm like currently in a point where I don't mind ricotta, which is kind of weird. Yo, Bam, hello. But she was getting hate for no reason. She always does, to be honest. I don't see her ever do anything to anyone. She's just chilling. She seems like a nice person. You're making pasta this evening? What kind of pasta are you going to be making, Aurora? I use cottage cheese in place of ricotta for lasagna. Oh, that's actually a good idea. I do love a good cottage cheese. But I know that I'm weird for that. But I've seen people like blend cottage cheese so it's not as like chunky. And apparently that helps if you're like texture avoidant for cottage cheese. Now, with me being so weird about textures, you'd assume that I was also a person that avoids cottage cheese, but I grew up eating it, so that's like one texture that I was like kind of forced to get over pretty quickly, you know? You're also eating pasta today, Moon? That is so funny that we're all having like a little bit of pasta. It's just a pasta day in my opinion, you know? You avoid cottage cheese for the same reason, that's fair. Do you just do like mozzarella in yours then, Simi? Because I feel like mozzarella and like a little bit of Parmesan or like, you know, that might be okay. Like, or do you do like a bechamel, like a more traditional? It's a chicken day for you? That's honestly, I wish it was a chicken day for me. I don't know what it is lately, but I've been icked out by chicken. It's on my ick list and I don't know how to get it off of my ick list. And I really want it to be off of there, like very badly, but it's there now, chat. And I'm very sad and very scared and confused. Oh. We'll just cover that up. That's not our business. You know what? No, 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 you are not our business. I already said the magic words, not our business. Thank you. Have a good day. Making jacket potatoes what are jacket potatoes? I feel like I've already asked this question on this stream before, but I have no idea what they are. Is it like a baked potato? Do you have an IRL pet? Yeah, I have a dog and I have 2 cats as well. My cats are jerks though. In like the best possible way. I don't know why, Paul. One day I was eating chicken as part of like almost like a stir fry that we made, and actually I think it was a curry. We made like a curry with chicken and veg and rice, and I don't know, it just like it didn't hit, you know what I mean? And I didn't really like it that day, and I don't know why, and now it's been like that ever since. And I was like obsessed with that like curry, so I'm kind of like sad because I really want to have the curry again, which I have had since the time that I haven't wanted to have chicken, or since it's icked me out. I have had the curry like vegetarian style, but sometimes, you know, you just want a little bit of like, you know, meat and rice and veggies. How's it going, Lily? Welcome in. Yeah, I get that totally. Yuki, I totally get that. I feel like I also have that sometimes. Is this gonna be enough? I hope it is. Oh yeah, we still have a stack, we're fine. For me, chicken, milk, and eggs are on my ick list because they're too expensive. That's honestly, that was a big problem for me as well. We had a period where like 2 chicken breasts here were like $14 each. And that started a couple of years ago. So I was just like, oh, okay. Like 400 grams of chicken, not even a pound of chicken, it was like $14. And I was like, okay, well, I guess I'll never have, it wasn't even organic or anything. I was screaming. I find rabbit to have a chicken-like texture. I've never eaten rabbit before. I'm not a very, like, adventurous person, though. Like, I think the most adventurous animal that I've ever sampled is probably, like, lamb. And that's only because I didn't know what it was. And then afterwards I was told that it was lamb and I felt really bad. But I was at a place and I was trying not to be rude. You know what I mean? I'm not very adventurous though. For like the first few years, or like, I want to say until I was like 17 or 18, I didn't even eat meat. I was like fully vegetarian like my whole life. I just was not a meat enjoyer really. Okay. Need a little bit more. Eating buffalo? What? That's wild. But not wings. Hi, Kazu. Welcome in. You should try gyros if you're okay with eating lamb. I mean, I wasn't really okay with it. I just didn't know what it was at the time, you know what I mean? Like I was trying not to be rude. I was at someone's house. And then afterwards, when I was like, oh, like, what was that? Like, chicken. Like, what did you season that with? And they were like, oh, that wasn't chicken. That was lamb. I was like, oh, okay. I'm dumb. Did you hear about the Minecraft movie? I have heard about the Minecraft movie. I have. I don't know if I'm gonna go see it in theaters. I'll probably wait until it's out to watch it, just because the last couple of movie experiences that I had out at the movies were not that great. Like people on their phone, people like making phone calls and stuff. That's just not my favorite. For me, it was frog legs. So like, were you having like fried frog legs? I've heard people have eaten frog legs before, but as a fellow frog, like, personally for me, I could never. No, it's okay. It's okay. I take no offense to it. Like, you know, everyone, if you try something, you know, try it. Did you like it though? Or were they like, I feel like they would be chewy. I don't know. I've eaten alligator before. Alligator is an interesting one. But honestly, I feel like a lot of people, if you're from like the South in the US, like a lot of people that live in the South have had alligator. Like my stepmom has also tried it before. They weren't bad. They were almost like chicken. So, are you saying that you'd like partake again? Like, would you have another bite? Like if someone offered you? I wouldn't eat frogs. I'm scared. I feel like that would come back and like they would haunt me and my ancestors, you know what I mean? Yeah, no, you'd rather just eat chicken. That's fair. That's fair. I would. Kazu, I would never. But if someone else has tried it before, I'm not gonna judge them. You're talking to a girl that dips her french fries into a milkshake. You know what I mean? So I have no business to tell anyone anything about their eating habits. And see, that's the good thing about Frogcy Rafting chat is I'm constantly in my mind my business era. Iguana? Yeah, no, I don't know if I would ever try that. I feel like iguanas are too cute, you know what I mean? Like, I would just love to, like, give them a little forehead kiss. I've had moose before. I knew a guy who had moose. His in-laws had, like, hunted a moose or something. I don't remember exactly how they got it. But they had moose, and they had so much moose that they had to buy 2 extra freezers to contain it all, and then they were giving it away to people, including the guy that I worked with, because they had just so much moose that they would never use it all before it was like freezer burnt / bad. Now, I've never had anything like that much, you know what I mean, chat? And I'm a stalker. I stock up on stuff. Ever since I went through Canada, I made french fries with brown gravy and cheese. Oh, I've heard that having french fries the Canadian way is like the way to go. I've never had them that way though. I'm Korean though, so venturing cuisines is great for me. Oh no, that's so true. Oh, like I feel like Koreans have like a very adventurous like palate. Cause a lot of the food that I see though coming from Korea and like Korean restaurants looks like so good. I almost just said the F word. I was gonna say so effing good. I hunt with my father during hunting season. One time we got a wild boar. Oh, wow. Did you say for Bobby B afterwards, or... Maybe I'm losing people on that. The shout out was so sweet. Listening to the stream, it's like listening to a podcast and your whole drive is cornfields. You need a lot to listen to. Oh, I'm glad. I'm glad. Good luck with the drive. That sounds terrible. I would be afraid to fall asleep. Okay, so this is gonna be the room, chat. This is gonna be the room. So this is kind of what you'll be seeing when you're going up. Although I'm gonna swap out this right here for glass, and then this up here will also be glass. So this is what we're going to be seeing when the cactus is growing. Oh, that's not centered. I have to move that one. Oh, I'm so silly. Back when I lived in North Carolina, I hunted a deer and found out that I don't like deer meat. But I saved money on dog food for a few months. Oh, that's so fair. At least you were able to use it in a different way, you know? My grandparents were obsessed with trying to get me to eat deer meat when I was a kid. I think it's because they had so much of it that they were sick of it and they were trying to like get me to eat it. But I was like, I don't know about all that. I'm just a girl. Do you have a defined style for the constructions? No. Usually, I try to keep things sort of like rustic, cozy, comfy, slightly cottagecore or fairycore, but more so in general, just like a whimsical tone. Like, nothing that I build is really like based in reality. It's all just kind of stuff that I want to like see in my world that I've like either like been inspired by someone else for or something that I've seen, but it's not like really true to form. Does that make sense? It's all kind of just like whimsical, fun, silly stuff to me. I feel like at least half of us are neurodivergent. Honestly, I would not be surprised. I feel like people who are neurodivergent tend to find each other. And I mean, with such a gracious neurodivergent host. I mean, aren't you guys like, you were like one of us. You latched right onto me. Or did I latch onto you? More questions at 11, chat. We can tell, stop! That's... That's wild! I don't know, my first couple of years of streaming, I didn't even talk about my neurodivergency that much. And now I feel like just really comfortable, you know, to talk about that kind of stuff. I feel like it also kind of empowers others to talk about it because it's not something I'm like ashamed of or anything. It's just part of who I am. But I don't know, it wasn't something that I really like talked about, and I'm like happy that I've come like a long way and I'm like more open about it now. How much do you feel like it's impacted your life? I mean, like literally every part of my life is impacted by like my brain and like the way that I think and the way that I process information and interact with the world. That sounds like weird, but like every part of my life is impacted by that, but it's not always a bad impact. I don't say impactful in a negative way there. Like sometimes it has, you know, it's moments where it like isn't the greatest, but other times it's been like, okay, like this is also fine, you know, and it's not bad that I'm different or process things differently. I'm just different and that's okay. Hopefully I'm not in at the end of the stream. No, you're not. We've only been live for an hour, Kitten Rose. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Hi, Hazel. Welcome in. What are we doing? We're working on a cactus farm. This is what we've got so far. So I think we're gonna make at least, I think 2 layers is what we can fit in here. Absolutely, Simi. It like presents itself differently, especially if you're an ADHD girly. It like presents itself so differently. Oh man. And so it's like I feel like it's harder to get diagnosed. But everyone's journey is of course different. Not everyone has the same journey. I wasn't diagnosed until I was in 8th grade. I was like, wait, hold on. Is that correct? I don't know if that's right. Oh no, that is right. Okay. I was already like 17 when I was diagnosed. I didn't get diagnosed until I went to uni. But that's a different story. My family just didn't think anything was wrong with me because I got good grades. No. But getting good grades was the only thing that I was able to do. And that was only because school was that thing that I did, you know? Everyone has different things, but for me it was school. So they were like, well, there's no way that you can have ADHD or anything. You have good grades. You get this, you get that. I'm like, I don't know. I still think I think there's something there. I don't. Maybe I'm the one living in my body. I don't know. Putting my hands up. I don't know. No, Tree, definitely. Self-diagnosis is so valid. Like most people's diagnosis starts at the point of self-diagnosis. I think self-diagnosis is so valid because, like you said, there's always going to be scenarios where either you're in the process of getting diagnosed, you don't have the money or the funds to get diagnosed, because a lot of these diagnoses are quite expensive actually. But also like you know, if they don't diagnose past a certain age in your country or in your region, like that's also a big one. So that's so valid. You'll never hear me say anything bad about that. Sorry, chat. One sec. I have to figure out. Oh no. I thought that I saw a hopper go down here, but it must have just gone into... Yeah, there it is. Okay. I'm silly. Okay, we need to make sure that this area down here stays lit up. I don't ever want to have to come down here, but in case we ever have to, we just don't want it to be a mess with mobs. So we're just gonna go back up here. I think that this is gonna work out, by the way. So far, I just want to say we're yapping and we're building and we're doing a great job. All of us. So pat on the back, not only to me, but also to chat for being amazing and for putting up with me while I yap about the silly little Minecraft things that I make. Successful yapping redstone. Can we count a cactus farm as redstone? For me it is, right, Hazel? We can count it for me, right? Okay, hold on. This is gonna seem very silly and weird, but trust me. Wait, don't trust me. I lied. Don't trust me, I lied. So the cactus goes here, right? Yeah, okay. Okay, we're fine, never mind. You can trust me again. So like, my grandma, I think is also, like, I think my grandma is actually autistic. But like back when she was a kid, autism wasn't really like diagnosed. I don't even know if autism was known when my grandma was a kid. She's old, chat. But she used to tell me that she would get like so frustrated and like she would like scream into her pillows, and when that didn't work, she would like scratch herself sometimes. And I was like, so you were just autistic? And she was like, well, no, you know, everyone feels that way sometimes. And I'm like, no, not everyone is scratching themselves when they're overstimulated, grandma. That's a trait of autism, baby. And it's just like funny because like it's like neurodivergency definitely lives in this family. It definitely lives here. Whether we want to examine ourselves or not, it definitely does live in this family, and it's irrefutable. But luckily, I mean, at least I know now, you know what I mean? I knew growing up too. I didn't know what name it had, but I know now. And It gets easier to deal with. I guess some days are still hard, but for the most part, once I knew, it got a little bit easier. No problem, Nolan. Have a good one. Okay, let's go ahead and put... I'm a silent watcher. I love your videos. Thank you so much, Melia. We're all different and unique, and that's totally fine. I also suffer with this too. I'm disabled and I'm trying to get confident to talk with my friends about my challenges. I feel like it could be like really, really hard, especially if you have kind of like a negative experience with like dealing and managing with your symptoms and the things that you like live with. Especially like there were times in my life where I would try to talk to my mom about stuff about how I was feeling, or like the mental state I was in, and then, you know, I feel like my mom often just acted like I was just being lazy or didn't want to do anything, and that's like so harmful, right? Like it definitely wasn't like me being lazy. I just needed help, and like no one was helping. But I mean, like, you know, it's hard to like say whether or not, you know, I would have had the best help or anything, you know, when I was young, but I at least I probably would have known sooner of what I know now. My bad, y'all. Boyfriend came back home from work, but I'm back. Yo, I hope he had a good day at work. I hope you guys are gonna have a good evening as well together. I literally told my mom I was depressed, and she said, "Congrats, you're growing up." Stop. She said, "We all are, honey. Welcome to capitalism." Oh no. That won't work though, right? It needs to be one higher. Will this farm work when you update your world? That's a good question. I don't know. I think that the cactus flowers just won't grow, right? Or does it completely change the way that cactus... Personally came with age. At first I wasn't able to talk about my sickness and etc., but now I'm at peace with it. Oh yeah, I agree with that, Lily. I feel like age helped a lot with mine too, but also finally finding people that like to confide in, that like believed me, validated me, and listened to me was a huge part for me as well. Just because for so long I thought that it was just, you know, in my head. Does that work? No, that doesn't work. That doesn't grow. It can't grow. Hold on. Chat, I'm so confused. Did I do this wrong? So okay, can this cactus actually grow? That should be a yes, right? Like, well, the cactus grows and then it can't go next to a block, so it'll like break. But I can't place a cactus there either. But is this the correct height? Like for the next layer? Is that okay? That's a block above the fence. It should be okay, right? I don't know why I'm overthinking this so badly. Hi, Coolbot. Welcome in. I hope you're having a great day so far, lovely. I'd say go up 1 just to be safe. Do I need to move the fence up 1? It looks correct. Hold on, if I go up 1, do I have enough space? Chat, I know that I told you that I figured this out earlier, but I'm clearly a liar. Oh, okay, okay. They still need the light levels. Oh, okay. So, hold on. What light level is it in here? How do I see that? And it's 10 block light in here. What about down here? 9. What do cactus need? Do they need 15? Sorry, I know that I abruptly changed the subject, chat. I am so sorry. We are still talking about neurodivergency, but also a cactus farm. Watching this stream while eating pizza. Let's go. Add lights into the walls. Okay. I'll do that after I put everything in then. I definitely thought that that top amount was going to be enough. The ones at the top might grow faster than the lower ones. Okay, okay. That's also okay. I don't need a ton of cactus. I just need a little bit because you will not... Every single time that I need a dye in this world, you know what dye I need? I need green. I need lime. I need... And you know what I never have? I never have green and I never have lime. So I had this little miserable patch of cactus right here. And you know what kept happening? I was breaking this cactus and it kept falling onto that one. So then max out of this, I would get like 5 or 6 because one would always fall on the other cactus. And I was like, this is ridiculous. Emma, welcome in. Where the way you have them now, the top ones run the risk of falling on the cactus below. Wait, so how do you... I've seen them layered like this before. How do you get them to not fall? Like, how do you get them to not fall down like that? Do I need more fence? I think I need more fences. Yo, agent, welcome in. You just account for the loss. It can't be worse than losing Herobrine Wolf. Herobrine Forest Wolf. Okay, chat. Do you guys want a confession? Chat. Put a 1 in chat if you want a confession. This is gonna be embarrassing. Chat, we lost a brave soldier on Monday. He was a wolf we tamed in that stream and lost in the same stream. We buried him, chat. We buried him right out here. Now, I did not personally do this, so you have to see I'm not lying. There's no wolf here. I did not kill the wolf, but the wolf did die in defense of me, so that makes me feel quite bad. But we were in Herobrine Forest, chat, and we were working on gathering like 10,000 oak leaves. I think we only gathered like 7,000, by the way. And we tamed a wolf while we were out there, and then there was pillagers, so I just like obviously went to attack them. And the wolf jumped into a ravine, into a crevice, a cave opening, if you will, at the pillagers, and impaled himself on a stalagmite. And you know what? I was like, why don't we have a real nice memorial for this wolf, and we'll make him a little gravesite and everything. And then I said to myself, well, what if we go get a wolf head, chat? And everyone said no. Everyone was screaming at me to not go get a wolf head because then I would have to kill a wolf. But I was thinking, you know, it could be cool to decorate the gravesite with, okay? Like, right now we have a white horse head there, and you don't want to know what I had to do to get that. I'm sure you already know. I'm sure you can figure it out. I was just trying to be nice. Okay, wait. That's cute. That's cute. The wolf head would actually make sense. We can pretend nothing happened. It's for a memorial. Exactly. See, that was my thought, but everyone on stream was like, you can't do that. So, I don't know. I'll leave it up to you guys to decide. Is Monday chat too emotional to make these decisions? Do we trust Monday chat? Not me pitting Wednesday and Monday chat against each other, by the way. But do we trust Monday chat to make these kinds of decisions for the stream? You could instead make a dog statue. I mean, we could make a dog statue, but that would have required a lot of time and resources I didn't have. I had a sword and I had a dream. I had a vision, chat. Oh, also, I'm so sorry. I have to go to a BRB screen really quickly because I need to go get the other color frog lights, and you guys, I have them in storage in the place that you guys can't see. I'm so sorry. I'm not actually ending or going on break yet. But we are. I am getting some frog lights right now. Give me 1 sec. Okay, there we go. Sorry. I mean, Yuki, eventually I do want to collect all the mob heads in this world anyways. So we could end up going to get mob heads at some point. I know a lot of people seem anti-mob head museum, but I really want to do it. It's been one of my goals for like the last like 5 years in Minecraft, okay? I always play with the more mob heads data pack or mod, and I really want to at one point do a mob head museum, and I feel like that would be a fun YouTube project. Bye, Kazu. Have a good one. We would definitely not sacrifice any pets, though. If we go and get mob heads, we would only find untamed animals to use. This sounds wrong. Oh no. Why does this always happen to me? I forgot to close it, chat. The one time I forget to close it. Make a museum for all the animals in Minecraft. Yeah, so we're gonna make a museum of all the animal heads. You know what I mean? These are good ideas, chat. Write them down. Sorry about my dog, by the way. Bruh. I definitely do want to do animal sanctuaries, though. Oh my god, imagine going through the work of getting like a blue axolotl just to collect the axolotl head. I'm gonna have to start screaming, crying, throwing up. Now, why would I even say that? You know what I mean? I need to start minding my own business better. He's barking because he knows what you said about the dog head. I should start saying that more. Sometimes I tell Dorito he's going to puppy jail when he's being bad. Does anyone else tell their pets about puppy jail? Like, even if you have a cat, do you tell your cat about cat jail? Dorito doesn't care about puppy jail, but one day I hope he does. You know what I mean? Like, one day I want that fear to be real for him. Once you get a blue one, is the chances of getting it again easier? Yeah. So once you have a blue one, it's 50-50 to get it, to have the baby born, once you breed it, be blue as well. So it's like way easier. I say that to my tortoise. Oh my gosh, you have a tortoise? That's amazing. I forgot to put the lights in, chat. I forgot to put them. Why am I like this? Why am I like this? Okay. Wait, I just heard one break. I didn't see it go down though. Did it die? We had 10 in there, right? Hold on. I heard one break. Man. Oh, we have 13 now. Okay, it's working. It's working. Sorry, I just needed to see that with my own eyes. My fiance and I joke that whenever a police siren sounds, it's coming for him because he's a stinky bad boy. That's amazing. Hi, Nimbus. Welcome in. I wouldn't even tell him. I just put him out in the naughty corner. He doesn't respect the naughty corner, okay? That's the problem. Dorito is his own entity, his own mind, if you will. He does not care. And like I support that for him. Like, I'm so happy he has agency, you know what I mean? But at the same time, sometimes it's like puppy WTF hours, you know what I mean? Like, what are we doing here? No treats for the next 1 to 2 days. Oh my gosh, I can't do that. Dorito just looks at me sometimes. I'm like, you want a treat just for living and existing? I can't. I am such... He knows it too. He uses that to his advantage. I'm such a baby. Listen, okay, he snuggles me at night and like he lays in like the, you know, whenever you're laying in bed, do you guys ever have pets that like lay in the like the circle hole of your legs? Does that make sense? Like your legs make that little like circle, kind of like a half circle. I don't know how to explain it. I probably sound very silly. Okay, there we go. That's a little bit too much, but I'm not changing it now. I love it. Dorito lays there all the time and I'm like, okay, so you act like you don't like me a lot, but I feel like you actually do. I think he doesn't, maybe he doesn't like me because I tell him he's gonna go to puppy jail. Chat, have I done this to myself? You're the reason for him misbehaving. No, he's a good boy. Sometimes he just woofs, you know? And I get it. I'm a yapper too. That's why I don't yell at him. He's got things to say and he wants to be heard. Okay. This song sort of sounds like it would be in Minecraft. She hides it very well in the backyard, making it difficult to find her. I love my tortoise. That's amazing. I had a friend once who was a streamer and she had a tortoise. And one time she was going to show everyone her tortoise on stream. Chat, tell me how her tortoise started peeing on her keyboard. Glee, do you remember that? Like she had to like turn off her camera and like end her stream because her tortoise peed everywhere on her keyboard. Like she picked him up to like show the camera. Ooh. I was gonna say, we're gonna have to mind that this is kind of ugly, but do we actually have to mind that? One. There, that's better, I think. Okay. That was literally all I had planned today, chat. I thought that was going to take a really long time. I don't know why I thought that. I don't know why I thought that this was going to... Is this how you guys pictured it, though? Remember when we first talked about putting a farm in here? Oh, a cactus farm? Let's do a quick little ride. We'll do a ride in the minecart, okay? We're going to see... Where is the powered rail? Where is the powered rail? What have I done with it? Past Frogcrafting. I can't believe you've done this. I recently watched your VODs from your hardcore but cottagecore world. Oh my gosh, Kitten Rose. You are seeing a different side of me. If you're watching the crafting VODs from Twitch, now that is, that's Frogcrafting After Dark, basically. Alright, hold on, let's see. Oh yeah, that's cutie. I like that. Alright, now we're at the top. We'll go back down. See it from the downwards angle. Oh, I like it. There we go. Okay. I did see someone asked if we had to gather more oak leaves. I do want to do that, but I think that we have a more pressing matter to attend to. Now, I think it's time, chat, to start... I'm gonna say a word that I don't say often on this stream, but organizing all of this stuff. Now, if Don't tell anyone that I'm doing this, okay? Because I want people to be amazed when they come back. They're gonna be like, what? You organized? Like, people need to be afraid of the amount of progress that I've made. Oh my gosh, 22 stonecutters. What if I use stonecutters as a floor in my next house? What do you guys think? I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Yeah, we're gonna spend some time organizing right now, chat. I have a lot of organization to do, to be honest. And I'd never admit this out loud, but I'm a little bit embarrassed of the storage situation going on currently. I just don't have that much space, and I have so much... I almost said the S word. I have so much stuff that I need at some point to make a storage area, but I think we'll get to 1,000 days before I start that. I really do think in the next like 2 or 3 episodes, or in the next 2 episodes. So after this one and the 2 after this, I think we'll be at 1,000 days already in this world, which is just absolutely wild. It's been bothering me. No, I'm so with you. It's honestly a mess. But that's okay. We're working on it now, so that's what counts, right? Right, chat. Am I coping? Please tell me I'm not. Why did I just move all of that like that? All weird. Yo, Darlene, welcome in. How you doing, lovely? Hope you're having a wonderful day. Welcome to the stream. If you're just getting here, we just worked on a cactus farm. Here, let me pop into free cam. We'll go right in here. We just made a little cactus farm over here. So that's what we worked on for the first part of our stream, and now I'm doing some organizing because I have a lot of messy chests kind of just scattered about. So I just want to put stuff away before we go on to anything else, just so that I can make sure that we're not leaving a mess everywhere, which is what I've been doing, and I'm kind of ashamed of it. A sawmill build. Honestly, I think a sawmill is definitely on my to-do list, Aurora, because, like, once I remove all these trees here, I won't have anywhere to cut trees. And I like this tree chopping area, but oh, don't look down there, chat. Don't look down there, okay? My bad. But I like having my trees here, but I think that I'm gonna have to end up moving them like out over here, because I have plans for all of this space and all of this space over here. So basically everything through here I have plans for. Now, when I get to those plans is another question. Don't ask that. We're not prepared for the answer for that question. Because I don't know when we'll get to it, okay? I'm barely getting through this right now, putting everything away. Maybe next to a skelly spawner. You know what's very funny, Simi, is that I just found my very first skelly spawner the other day after Herobrine Wolf died. So we could make a tree chopping area out in Herobrine Forest out over here, but then I don't know, like, I don't think that the trees will grow unless we're around there. I don't know if we're close enough to the trees or to this other area either. I don't know if we're close enough to here if those will grow either. I mean, that's like 300 blocks away. Are you gonna build anything in the mountain area with the cherry trees? In here? So this is spawn. Like in these like few chunks right here. I might do something in here, but I haven't decided yet. I do have plans to do something in this. Oh, sorry. Don't look over there. Don't look over there. I do have plans to do stuff in this cherry grove here. But so far for spawn, I don't. I don't know if I'm gonna eventually just put like a little chateau there or something. Would be cool though to have a build in there. I played on your world seed and I'm making a little base in those mountains. Oh my gosh, amazing. We love to see it. A lot of people are actually using this world seed. I know Aurora is also using this seed. And I saw Aurora had said during the like getting ready for stream that there's a lot of what's it called in here in this world? Ancient cities, which yes, I think there's like 9 or 10 around spawn. There's like a lot. It's a really nice seed. Now, the one thing I have not found is regular swamp. I was looking all over for regular swamp earlier today and I could not find it. So I might have to look at chunk base to help because I would really like some blue orchids. There's 14 near spawn. Wow, that's wild. Oh, also, I completely forgot that I have shulker boxes. Apart from all the shenanigans? Oh, the shenanigans are the best part. What do you mean? I'm glad you're enjoying them though. They've been very fun to make. That world is very special to me. Just because I only play that world over on Twitch. And I try to do everything live on Twitch. I try not to do anything except for AFKing for my gunpowder offline or off stream. So I try to do my best there, especially building. Building is a big thing for me. If I'm building live on camera, I always feel like I second guess myself, but I'm enjoying it in that world. We actually, so hold on chat, I'm gonna show you guys. I've been working on a viewer build project in that world, in the Twitch world. And I recently built a little like house with like a porch that I thought was so cute. Hold on, let me get it. I'm getting a screenshot of it, chat. So obviously this is a modded world. When we realized that Mizuno's wasn't going to update, we decided to mod this world with like create and a bunch of other like another furniture mod and all cluttered and all that stuff. So this is a very modded version or very modded world, and I'm also using Mizuno's over there. But this is the house that I built for one of the viewers. Actually, he was here earlier. His name's Disconnect. This is Disconnect's house on in the Viewerville area of my world, and I really like this like little front porch area. I definitely think I want to make a long play with a house that has like a similar porch at some point. But I'm really proud of all of these builds that I've made in this world because none of them have had any planning whatsoever. I'm just free building all of them. Yes, absolutely, Asperry. Ishni, hello. No problem at all. Welcome in. I hope you're having a great day so far. So pretty. I'm sad that I missed you building it. I mean, don't be sad though. We were talking smack the whole time about you. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. We were like, wow, where's Disconnect? I love this house so much. I could see it as like a coastal Farmhouse, yeah, it's definitely got like a beachy vibe to it. The string lights, they're from the Nightlights mod, I think, or from, what are they called? I think it's Nightlights. They are very, very cute. I really love them as well. Wow, we need to have a place to put Bad Omen bottles. I guess a bucket of Tadpole is not really a treasure. I mean, it's a treasure to me. Maybe the lava bucket's not a treasure. Maybe the lava bucket is a utility. And that should go in our utility shulker box. Why do I have 2 pairs of shears in here? See, this is why we need to organize things, chat, because stuff isn't adding up. Who organized this whole house? You know, who can we blame? I would say we could blame Lona, but Lona's on vacation, so we can't blame Lona right now. Yeah, no problem, Lily. I love your long plays, by the way. I am so happy that you like them. I really like making long plays too. Sometimes I just don't know what to talk about. You guys have watched my long plays, you probably know that. I am a yapper by default, but it's so much easier when you're like live streaming, because then, you know, people come in and out and they give you stuff to talk about, or you can like talk back and forth with them. So it's a little bit easier. When I'm on a long play, I have no idea what to say. Sometimes I just simply shut up for like 5 full minutes. I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't know what to talk about. William, hello, hello. I wish you a good day as well. Welcome in. Thank you so much for watching on your lunch break. I hope you have a great day at work. It was me. I made it disorganized. Oh, Hannah. Come on, Hannah. Chat, we're blaming Hannah today. Today is the day of blaming Hannah. Well, it's a good thing that we're all here together to organize. Is it very exhausting for you to do lives almost every day? No, not at all. I mean, there are some times where I just don't have the energy. Like yesterday, I had a headache, so I canceled stream or like rescheduled it for today. And that's not because I didn't want to stream or hang out with you guys. It's just because I was not in the right like mood to stream, and I don't want to be rude, and I know that I will be. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna cancel today, but let's reschedule for tomorrow, and hopefully I feel better. Which luckily today I don't have a headache. I'm just a little guy. Oh, that's fair. That's fair. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You know, I take it back. We'll blame Glagoff. Is this a forever world? It is my intention for this to be my forever world. Yes. Not me today. Oh, I should have blamed Vaughn. Vaughn, I forgot that you were here because you're you know, you're lurking, you're working. I forgot that you were here. Otherwise, I would have blamed you. If you're a Twitch chatter, I will probably blame you very easily. On Twitch, all we do is point the finger, you know? No one can take any accountability whatsoever over there. And chat, I'm looking in the mirror as I say this. I have to help my sister with an assignment and it involves watching a video. My iPad won't let me watch the live stream at the same time. I'm gonna put my phone, or the stream on my phone though. Yeah, no problem, no problem. Absolutely, that was way important. Feel, don't feel like you have to apologize or anything. It's all good. But yeah, it is my intention for this to be my forever world. We're currently on day 536. I can only take you, if you want to see what we've built, I can only show you the stuff that has come out in the episodes / what we've done on streams. There's a whole, I spent like 300 days on part of this world that I am working on for episode 3 next week. And I can't show you that, unfortunately. There we go. That is so weird. I've never seen Stream Elements give those updates before. I apologize. I will look into that. I know some people like to just lurk. I don't want you guys to think I'm calling you out. I've never seen this before. This must be an update. But lurking is completely okay on this channel. You never have to feel pressured to be part of the chat. I will be here yapping to myself regardless, so... Yeah, no problem, Nathaniel. Have a good one. Sleep well. Same for you, kitten. Have a good one. Sleep well. Enjoy the rest of your day. Okay. Got a little bit more moss to put away. Calcite. Right now I'm just putting everything with the amethyst and the calcite. I know it doesn't really all go there, but I don't really have many options, chat. I don't have many options on where that can go. And also, I accidentally dyed a sign pink. I hate that, by the way. I hate that I did that. Yeah, no problem, Nicola. Have a good one, lovely. Thank you so much for stopping in. Appreciate you. Good luck on the raid. Weren't you going to add frog lights to your attic? Oh, I think we were going to add them to the attic. Yeah, we'll do that after this. Hold on. Chat, don't yell at me. I'm scared. You can dye it black again. I don't have any black dye though. And I don't have any... Oh, I have some ink sacks. Never mind. I do have ink sacks. I lied. I was gonna say, I don't think I have ink sacks, but I guess I do. Why do I have so many spruce stairs? Where did I get 2 stacks of spruce stairs from? And why do I have them? And why is that like just like I had it in a random chest, just so many spruce stairs? Why did I make that many? We gotta get to the bottom of this, chat. There's stuff going on this stream that has me concerned. Because I don't know anything about it. I've got not a single clue, and probably you don't either. And that's the terrible thing. Is so if I don't know and you don't know, who knows? Who's in charge around here? This is why we have someone to blame. Oh my god, the cat meowing is getting... What are we organizing? Just all the stuff that is kind of sitting around my base. That isn't organized. I have quite a few dump chests. I even have a dump barrel here that says dump chest that just has a bunch of random stuff in it. That's my dump chest. Like my official dump chest. The rest of them are just sort of dump chests. But like, don't tell me about them. But like, I know about them, obviously. But we're not encouraging that kind of behavior around here, is what I'm saying. I'm just putting stuff in the shulker box and putting it away. You know what I mean? I can't focus on just one thing at a time because it's not like there's just only one thing in there. You know what I mean? There's so many different things in there. There's a sunbeam coming out of my roof. I like it though. That's cute. The music's very calming right now. I agree. I agree. The music's pretty chill. The person who made this playlist has pretty good taste, I would say. Welcome in, Cameron. How's it going? Hope you're having a great day. Now, chat, before you say Frogcrafting, why is there uncooked meat in the cooked meats chest? Don't talk about it. Again, I'm gonna refer to I don't know. How do you expect me to know? And then we'll blame someone as a way for us to not have to deal with it. Hi Danny, welcome in. Who made this playlist? I did. I did. This is just a bunch of different songs that I've downloaded from Epidemic Sound for different videos and long plays and stuff. I just put it all together in like one playlist. That was like okay for streams. Oh, okay. We were having a party down here and I didn't get invited, huh? No one invited Frogcrafting to the party, even though it's Frogcrafting's house. It's Frogcrafting's world down here, but no party invite. That's fine. Maybe we'll think again about that. Desperately waiting to clock out. That's so valid, so valid. I hope that you are able to clock out very, very soon. Okay. Now, chat, I know what you guys are gonna ask. What is that? But listen, okay, this is a lot of hard work and dedication. This is oak leaves, chat. This is all the oak leaves that I've been gathering for all the trees that I still have left to build. We need a Samsung fridge in Minecraft. That's true. You know, I do have a llama named Samsung Smart Fridge. And I just feel like maybe that Samsung and Mojang should make a smart fridge for Minecraft. Like, I'm just saying I can see it working. That's all I mean by that. Oh, yeah. We chopped down a whole biome. Hold on. So, if you didn't know, if you haven't seen the project at all during the time that we were working on it, this area right here that I'm currently looking down upon, this is the entire area that the project is in. Just the terraforming alone to remove all of the trees in this biome, plus to level it from like all the way up there down to like layer 75, which I don't know where that is. Hold on. What layer are we at? Okay, currently it's at this level right here. So to get it down to that level, plus to remove all the trees, it took me like 120 days. There's like 200,000 stone blocks here that I removed. It took so long. I don't even want to talk about how long this took. Like, there's also a significant part of this that's like empty, but like not as much as you'd think, like up here wise, you know what I mean? So this is the scope and scale of the project. Now, I would say that the project is about like 35-40% complete as it stands in the current world. So I'm gonna end up like chopping this episode in half and then like coming back to it in a future episode, just so that you guys have a video to watch in the meantime. Hi Duckling, welcome in. Yeah, no worries, Inez. Sleep well, lovely. Thanks so much for being here. We're getting there. We are getting there. This is our current stats, chat. Okay, it wasn't quite 200,000 stone, but it was 200,000 blocks total. We've officially mined more oak leaves than dark oak logs at this point. We mined like 5,000 oak logs from the forest. It's been quite a project. It's been quite the project, honestly. Also, if you weren't here last stream, I did put up a little sheep farm right here because I needed black wool for the project. So we just built a quick little temporary sheep farm. It's not going to stay here. I'm gonna end up moving it. Kayokona, welcome in. How you doing, lovely? Do you have any tips for not getting bored in a new Minecraft world? Oh, that's a hard one. I mean, I feel like it's different when you do content versus like playing for yourself. But when I play for myself, I just like have goals for myself that I kind of like write down and then try to like go to like follow and do those goals, if that makes sense. I'm not the best at like tips for a world because I often have like either done like short-term worlds or like one-off worlds, like long play type of worlds as well. But I'm really trying to stick with this world. It helps if you really love the world, you know, like it helps if you find a seed that you really like, take your time on your builds and like take your time with the world as well. You don't have to like rush to endgame like right away. I say as I rush to endgame in episode 3, which I know is a little bit kind of like, huh? Frogcrafting, take your own advice there. But genuinely though, take your time and like put love and care into everything you do. You know, if it brings you joy to like ride your horse in Minecraft, like build stables and build horse roads and build pathways and stuff in between your different builds and in between your areas, so that way you're like more likely to like go a specific way and see things that you built, and like that brings me joy. And that brings me like happiness when I like go through my world. So it might also, if you're anything like me, but how many chests do we have left to organize? Probably like 400, honestly. I don't know how many there are total, but there's probably like 400. Yo, Bog Witch, welcome in. How you doing? A planning board helps for builds and adventures. True. And I always do one of these kinds of like project boards in my worlds. So I established this project board at the end of episode 1. And in this on this board, I just write down all the stuff that I want to do. So if I kind of don't know what direction I want to go in, there's a bunch of different things on this board for me to work on. So a villager breeder, a melon and pumpkin farm, a sheep farm, trading hall, mining outpost, custom nether portal. All those kinds of things are the stuff that I want to do in like the short term. Or like my goals that I want to like work towards. But you can always go off the beaten path as well. I love having a project or a book and quill for a to-do list, so to speak. Yeah, a book and quill was my go-to for a long time. And then one day I just randomly decided, I was like, why not do like a whole room dedicated to it? So back in my 118 world, you guys might remember we had the project board room where it had signs on like the walls and a bunch of like chests and stuff up there to like collect like resources for the projects. Other times I've done like a project board. I also keep meticulous notes in real life because if I don't take notes, who will? So I keep meticulous track of everything that I want to do / feel like I need to do / have an inkling to do. Or even if it's just like a build idea, say like I saw a cool video, like somebody collected all the animals and put them all in a zoo. I usually link myself to that video in my like digital notebook. And then I can like write down like any of like the little things that I want to do. And of course it doesn't have to be right away, like right when you first join a world, because who has the stuff to make an animal zoo? when they first join a world, you know what I mean? But like over time you'll get those things, and then you can go ahead and work on those like bigger goals. A book and quill becomes a journal, whether documenting events of my world to remind me of how they changed it all, to writing down real life events. I have in the Rosewood world, I actually kept a journal of stuff that happened as well, which I never showed on stream or in any videos, but it's actually in one of the barrels in the house. I don't know, it was kind of one of those like personal things that really like made me have a lot more like closeness to that world. I definitely I agree with that. Like making a little why are there pumpkins in there? But making a little like journal board or like a journal book is also really, really cool. Literally have to write down everything or it doesn't exist in my brain. Same. I had to, for me, like I have ADHD, so it was like hard to get into my system to actually like open my notebook every day. But now that it's part of my routine, I feel like I'm a lot more organized because I just write down everything. And that way, like at the end of my day, whenever I'm done recording or whenever I'm done editing or whatever, I kind of like take a few quick notes for myself for like the next time, because I feel like I know my brain. I'm not going to know what I was thinking or what I wanted to do, or what I was supposed to do next, or what I was supposed to collect next or work on next. So that kind of helps me. But I do realize that I'm somewhat a special case. Snatty, hello, hello, welcome in. How you doing, lovely? I have to specifically make worlds that keep me to one area, like a mountain ring valley or a survival island. Yeah, that's fair. I feel like that's something that really like it helped me a lot to do seed searching before when I first like started really struggling with that, because I could find places that I wanted to build and like settle down that like I could start getting inspired by before I started the world, if that makes sense. Yeah, for real. So like sometimes I have that, like I'll miss a couple of days, especially when I'm sick or something. I'll miss a couple of days of like journaling or daily planning, and then it takes me a couple of weeks to get back into it. But when I was first starting to get into planning, I did it all on paper, and it took so long. It was like fighting an uphill battle constantly to get it to stick in my brain and to get it to stick with like my habits. But honestly, what helped me with it the most was making it part of my daily routine, like when I was doing something that I already did. So like for some people, like putting it together with other habits, like, you know, having breakfast or something, those are helpful. For me, it was actually having breakfast, because I always have something, even if it's just small, like a little bit of yogurt and granola or something. I always have breakfast. And so I kind of got in the habit of like bringing my iPad down with me, or my journal book or whatever I had at that time. And that's how I got into the habit of it. And now that I use it like more, my brain reaches for it more. But yeah, there are still times where, even though I've been doing this for, I've had this system going on for like 3 years now, and there are still times where I'm like, you know, oh, I didn't fill in my daily planner for 2 weeks straight. Oops. And you know what I put in my journal after? Was sick. Honestly, I do that too. I go back and fill in the days that I'm like, do I remember doing anything that day? Question mark. Was sick. Didn't feel like it, you know? Sometimes I just put the brain does a big sad. Okay, we need to find a new place for leaves. Leaves is kind of a problem. We We could put a chest in the window. I just don't want to ruin the aesthetics. So what if we just... What if we just put a chest up there? No one will even know. No one has to know about that. And then here we go. Look at this. Bam. Now it's on a shelf, so it's got support, chat. It was floating, now it's supported. And now we're just gonna put all of our leaves in there so that there's more room for our nature stuff. Have you used the firefly bush? I have not. I have not been in the update yet. We are still on 121.4 because I'm waiting for, like, you know, the replay mod and all that stuff to come out. I recently started my Forever World. I'm so proud. I'm currently 240 days in. Let's go! I'm very happy because that's the max I've ever been in one single world. That's awesome. Congratulations. That is like super huge progress. We love to see it. All right, chat, we're gonna quickly go ahead and take a break. Normally we do take a break during these longer streams because they're 3.5 hours. I need to go grab some more water and I need to go to the Frogcrafting potty. And look at that, we already have 57 cactus, chat. Just while we were standing around organizing. Look at this. This was already a great investment. Okay. Okay, she's popping off on the cactus farm. Let's go. I'm very proud of that. Okay. But let's go ahead quickly and we will go potty and get water. Potty time. 150 potties are gonna flush at once. That's wild. Imagine. Okay, chat. If you guys need to go take a break yourself, go stretch your legs, walk around, grab a drink, grab a snack, grab something to eat, take your meds if you haven't taken your meds today, just a med check really quick. I'm gonna go and go to the potty. I'll be right back. Sorry, chat. I'm back. Oh my gosh, you guys will not believe what happened. I don't have a story. I just wanted to say something dramatic. I'm sorry. Do you know when the next episode comes out? I'm hoping for Saturday next week. I was gonna say Saturday this week, but my editing brain is just not braining lately. So I've got a little bit more building left, and then next week I'm gonna be editing non-stop. But it should be on Saturday next week. At least that's what I'm telling myself. Whatever I have done, that's going out on Saturday. So if the episode just quits in the middle, I'm like, okay, chat, next we're gonna, and then there's no more episode, then you guys know what happened, okay? I'm just putting it out. Minecraft movie weekend. Oh my gosh, I forgot about that. All right, we're back. We're back. Wait, what happened? Nothing happened. I didn't have a story. I just you know when you're like doing a task and then you're like scrolling on Instagram Reels and you forget what you were doing? That's what I was doing. I was watching a Marvel Rivals reel. Stormy, welcome in. How's it going? Okay. What else can we get rid of and organize? Oh, we have some stuff over there to organize. I know for sure that we do. You guys see spoilers, just try to pretend that you don't. Renbell, welcome in. How's it going? The vertical content has had me sad. It's been decent content lately. Although I will say my Instagram algorithm, and I know chat, it's a for you page. I know that. But my Instagram algorithm has been cooked. I'm not gonna lie. There's no way that Instagram algorithm is for me. But also like I'm somewhat proud of it. But then at the same time, I'm sometimes offended by it. So I don't know which one is the right answer there. And if anyone has any words for dealing with an Instagram algorithm that feels somewhat for me, but not fully for me, let me know. Bye, Tuvis. I personally will not be watching the Minecraft movie because of the villagers. That's really fair. That's really fair. I'm excited for it. I'm going in with low expectations, chat. If you go in with low expectations, the only place you can go is up and not down. So that's what I'm trying to do. On Insta, I keep getting the weird AI cat videos. Like, Dawson, are you talking about the ones where like there's like a buff cat like running on a beach for no reason, and then there's like an AI generated like little girl cat in a princess dress like in the water, like, and it's playing like a meow 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 meow, you know, like, oh my god, I had those for a while too, but I like, whenever I would see them, I would just scroll away instantly and they stopped coming onto my For You page. But lately I have been having a lot of Kermit the Frog twerking to different songs. And it's like a puppet of Kermit the Frog and he's twerking. Now I did say that it is a for me page. That's actually exactly what I'd expect. Aw, Duckling, thank you so much for the super chat. See you later, Froggy in chat. I hope this stream goes well. Thank you so much. That was very, very kind and generous of you. I appreciate it. Hope you have a great day as well. And thank you so much for stopping in. That is 100% for you. Okay, Redwood Crafts, you just know me too well. You just know me too well. Like, a lot of my For You page is Taylor Swift live at the Eras Tour, which, like, that's expected. But then there's also, like, weird stuff. Like, really weird stuff. Like, there's this guy on my For You page a lot lately that's like, if I was a girl, and then he, like, makes up this, like, scenario about, like, if he was a woman, what he would do in, like, his relationship, or, like, in a fight with his mom, or, like, a fight with his sister or something. And it's like, I feel like this guy actually was written by women, because it's scary accurate. It's actually scary accurate, and it makes me scream laugh. No problem, Ducky. Please have a good one. Gotta go to work to see you chat, and bye, Froggy. No problem, Miss Berry. I'm so excited to check out your Cobblemon builds later after the stream. And I hope you have a great day at work, lovely. Oh, nice, Stormy. Good luck with that. That's amazing. Okay, we're full on stone and we're full on dirt. Oh my gosh, I still have so much stuff to put away though. This is all the stuff that I did not want to deal with early on in our playthrough that now finally, after like 500 days, we're finally dealing with. And I just want to say, first of all, I'm proud of us. This is a tough topic and a tough time to deal with all this. No, I'm just kidding. This isn't that bad. I've definitely had worlds that have been worse. If you guys have ever seen any of my Twitch worlds, you'll know that this is not even bad. This is relatively organized for me. That might scare you though. That might actually provoke fear. Leaf litter over coarse dirt paths is my new favorite thing. I'm super excited for leaf litter. I'm actually really excited for it. I can't wait to try it out. This has to be a tradition now every 500 days to make an attempt at organizing. Yeah, so at day 1000 we finally build a storage room is what you're saying, Emma? We're gonna start the actual storage room at day 1000. Probably would be a good project for around that time. Because this storage that we live in now, I mean, we can expand up here a little bit. But think about this. Okay, once I bring over... Think of all of the chests, chat. All of the chests over at the project. Think of all of those. And I also made, like... Hold on. I'm just gonna go BRB 1 sec. I'm not actually leaving. I just want to show you guys the amount of shulker boxes over there, too. What day am I on? I'm on day 538 in this world. Episode 3 has so far taken me almost 300 days in game. Hold on, there's 3 out here too. Let me put those in. Okay, you guys can't see the actual project. But look, this is how many shulker boxes are also over here. Just of a bunch of stuff that I'm using for the actual project. Now, I'm just gonna do this. We're gonna walk this way for a while. Oh, that's not right. Then you guys can't see anything. It's not a shulker monster. Those are all being used in the correct way. I promise. I somewhat promise. They're all full of materials to build with. Like, one of them has like 2,000 calcite in it. Good luck on the project. Thank you very much. I'd say we're about 45% done. Like, we're getting there. We still have a long way to go, But part of the problem is that I didn't really like fully plan what I was gonna do. I planned a bunch of different like assets, but I didn't actually put them all together, and I feel like I got really, really stressed and overwhelmed at a certain point when I like first started, and it took me quite a while to figure out how I wanted to proceed, and now I'm on like a good path. That being said, it took me a while to get there. It took me probably like five days, and there's still stuff that I'm like working on building. Like yesterday I built something brand new that I didn't expect to build over there. So I'm just kind of snapping the project in half, and I'm gonna build half of it now, and then the other half I'm gonna do some of it in a long play, and then some more of it in then either episode 3 or episode 4 or episode 5. Probably episode 5. I think we'll take a break from this project for the new Minecraft update, and then we'll come back to it in episode 5 and like finish it completely. That's at least like my current plan for how this is going. Just so everyone knows. Are all boxes totally filled up? They are. I mean, like some of them might have like a couple of spaces open because I was building today. But most of them, I mean, I had so much stuff that there's stuff inside my ender chest, or there was stuff inside my ender chest that like didn't fit in any of the shulkers. I had no room. When do we plan on ending? We end at 10 p.m. So in 1 more hour. We end at the same time every day, Gem. We end at the same exact time every stream for my nighttime streams. Layla, welcome in. How's it going? Oh, Ishni, welcome back. Oh my gosh. Finished helping with my sister's assignment, quote marks, because I wrote a whole criteria's worth of content for her. Let's go. You end at 6 p.m. for me? Yeah, time zones are wild. Dark Raven, hello, hello. Welcome in. Yeah, but we end at the same time. We're not, it hasn't changed. Okay. Now, chat, if we make this whole attic into a dump chest room, does that become then a dump attic? Think carefully before you answer. Would you ever consider doing merch? I've been approached by companies to do merch before, but I've never really like truly considered it, mostly because a lot of places you have to sell a certain amount before it'll get filled, and I don't want to like fall in love with merch that I design, or like a plushie that I design, and then like it doesn't get fulfilled if we don't like, you know, sell enough. And that's been the main thing that's kept me back from it. I'm gonna be 100% honest, because like who in this economy has like, you know, an extra like $30 to $45 for something like that, you know what I mean? But eventually probably I will do merch at some point. I just don't have any plans in like the near future. It doesn't become a dump attic, just a regular one. How many real life attics do you know that are actually organized in any way? That's true, Kiyokono, and that's one of our goals as a couple this year is planning our wedding. That's a big one, but also organizing our attic, getting rid of old stuff, and I'm gonna put this on purely on my partner, getting rid of old stuff that we don't need anymore. Like those outfits from when you were 5. We don't need those anymore. And yeah, getting everything like organized and straightened out in our attic, because our attic is a nightmare. If you guys if you guys think my Minecraft worlds are bad, our attic is maybe worse. I for one would definitely buy a Frogcrafting logo plushie. That's good to know. That's good to know. See, I was in actual conversations with a company to do so, to like make a plushie, but they wouldn't fulfill the plushie unless I sold 200 of them. And that just seemed like a little steep. I was a little bit of a smaller creator back then. I mean, I still don't consider myself to be a large creator, but I just didn't know if I could sell 200 in like a week. You know what I mean? Like that was kind of wishful thinking for me, I felt. Closing chat now, but gonna continue watching? Yeah, no problem. We're just doing organizing at this point. No, I think I am gonna trade out the dirt. We'll put the dirt and the grass into its own chest. That way it's a little bit more organized. I mean, we don't want too much organization because that would also be bad, but too little is also not good. Oh, that's not right. Other way around, Frogcrafting. It's a comfy grandma attic. You know, I really wanted this to be a comfy attic. Have you guys ever watched Mr. Beardstone? Have you guys ever seen a Mr. Beardstone attic? I played on an SMP with him called Bloodlines, and I used to just spend a lot of time on that server. Like if I was in call or waiting for people to collab, I would just be in his attic. That was my favorite place to be on that server, was Mr. Beardstone's attic. It was so good. I wish that I had pictures of it. I can see it in my mind, but if I tried to remember what blocks they were, does that make sense? I wouldn't be able to place them myself. But it was such a good attic, chat. That was peak comfy cozy attic. Like a little bit of clutter, a little bit of like cobwebbiness, but not too much. You know what I mean? It was perfect. The perfect attic. Mr. Beardstone's my go-to when I feel like watching someone be godlike with create. His builds are also so good, and he's just such a good person to watch because he's funny. I like the music that he uses. He's you know, he's personable. He's not afraid to, you know, make fun of himself. I really enjoy Mr. B's content. Such a great dude. Frogcrafting's basement. Okay, come on. You know, I have never beaten the villagers in the basement allegations ever. I always have my villagers in like a cave underground. I blame Bloodlines personally. I'm about halfway now. Here's to being on this road for another 100 miles. Oh my gosh, Eliz, I hope that the trip goes super well and super safely. I am so sad that we will be ending before you actually make it home. But hopefully you'll have something else to be able to watch in the meantime. I love Bloodlines. I had to write a gothic story for my English teacher and the title was Bloodlines. The story was very different though. Yeah, I mean, I don't think that we were the first person to ever use that as a title. That was a good SMP though. I really I think it was a little bit a learning experience for all of us that were in the cast on that SMP. Mostly learning how to use replay mod and make those like really like cinematic like storytelling shots. That being said, I think most of us came out of that SMP learning a lot about collaborating and well, most of us probably just really did not like replay mod for a while after that. What music do you listen to? Honestly, I listen to a lot of different stuff. I listen to a lot of Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift's probably like my favorite artist of all time. I've been listening to Taylor Swift since I was like 15, so I don't consider myself to be a Swiftie like the Twitter ones, but I do enjoy the music. I listen to a lot of indie music like Bad Suns, Dayglow. Oh my gosh, hold on, let me look at my playlist. I don't know names. The Beaches, Genevieve Stokes, a lot of like kind of like indie alternative type of sounds, and then also a lot of pop. I listen to Doja Cat, I listen to SZA, I listen to Kendrick Lamar, I listen to Halsey, I listen to Sabrina Carpenter. I listen to a lot of different stuff. It just depends on the mood. I have different playlists for different moods that I'm in. Oh, Simi, replay mod is honestly one of those mods that it took me so long to understand. And even now, I still don't really know what I'm doing. I just kind of use it in the way that I've been using it for a couple of years, and I still don't really understand it. I love SZA, she could do no wrong. Honestly, well, so SOS was already such a good album, but when the deluxe came out, Lana, I was like, I couldn't decide whether I was dancing or crying at the same time. You know what I mean? Sometimes both. Such a great album. I really, really love her voice and her like her songwriting and her storytelling. The way that she like conveys emotion in her songs is like so relatable, at least for me personally. I love Taylor Swift. I was dedicated to watching grainy live streams. We also watched some grainy live streams too. My partner was sending me them when he could find them. Because he was also getting them on TikTok and stuff. So he was sending me them. Sometimes we would watch them. I remember watching the grainy live stream when she did I Don't Want to Live Forever. And I was like, I didn't even know that was something that we could lose. Or like that I wouldn't be there for. And then she came back and she did This Is What You Came For from Calvin Harris and Rihanna. I was like sitting there like I was like, what? It was rare I was there on a grainy live stream, you know? Hi Lona, welcome in. How you doing, lovely? Honestly, my favorite song on Lana is either Kitchen or Scorsese Baby Daddy. Both of them give me different feelings, but they're also such just bops, like such great tunes. We're doing good, Lona. We built a cactus farm. Do you want to see it? Hold on, I will show you in just one sec. I'm organizing, Lona. I told everyone not to tell you about this, and we couldn't blame you because you weren't here. Obviously, like you're on vacation, so I didn't want to blame you. You know, kind of silly if you ask me, but the one time I actually have respect. Fred, welcome in. Okay. But we made a cactus farm and then we were organizing. So we spent the first little bit of the stream. Last stream, I actually dug out most of this space. So I just had to kind of put in all the chests and hook it up to the collection and then put in the actual farm itself. So this is what we went with. It's 2 layers and there's 15 cactus on each layer. And it's been working since we got it done at like an hour and a half in. So, and we already have over a stack of cactus. So I'm pretty happy with that, honestly. Yeah, I'm honestly pretty happy with it. I don't know what will happen once we have the cactus flowers. I'm not sure how that's going to affect this. But for now, I'm just happy to have cactus that I don't have to harvest myself and that I can make green dye with unabashedly. Stall, welcome in. Yes, you have 40 minutes, lovely. We have 40 minutes of the stream. You're so good now at putting these together with the collection. Aw, thank you. We're getting there. We're getting there. And also, we took care of the chests that were here. We still don't have an entryway for this, but we will get to that. I think maybe in a future live stream, like maybe next Monday, we can start to work on this. And we also took care of those chests over there. So now, I was gonna say, do we have more chests? But I know that we do. We do down at the villager area. So that's what we're just cleaning up before we start, I guess, on the entrance for that next time. Cactus flowers can only grow on a cactus that isn't touching anything. If there's a block near the cactus farm, should still work. Mojang made sure the cactus farms won't break with the flower. Oh, okay. So if we wanted to do a cactus flower farm, I would just have to do it like differently. No problem, Emma. Have a good one. Thanks so much for stopping in and being here. I appreciate that. Hope you have a great rest of your day. Okay. Oh, chat. Okay, is this a judgment-free zone? Is this a judgment-free zone, chat? Yes or no? I need to know probably sooner rather than later. Sooner rather than later, chat. Maybe, indeed, yes, no, yes. Okay. I want you to remember that you said maybe and indeed and yes and no and yes. And chat, what are we gonna do? We're minding our own business, chat. That's the name of the game. We mind our business. Hi, baby unicorn. Welcome in. You could have smelted them for nuggets. Yeah, I mean, we have the iron farm, though. I'm not really hurting for iron right now. That is a good idea, though. Listen, I would never litter on the actual environment, okay, chat? But here in this Minecraft world, we mind our business, okay? That's the name of the game. We mind our business. Does the iron farm still have villagers? Yes. I think. Yes. All the poopies are still there. Poopies 1, 2, and 3 are still kicking it for now. I am gonna save all of the diamond tools that we have used. I have broken one shovel, but all of the other diamond tools I am gonna save. I never save all of this kind of stuff, and for ones I actually want to. Now, if you ask me where are you gonna put those diamond tools, Frogcrafting, why would you ask me such a convoluted and ridiculous question? You already know the answer. I don't know. I don't know where they're gonna go. Why would you ask me that? But we're keeping them. I've decided. Mr. K, welcome in. Today was sunny. It was nice. That's awesome. I'm glad that it was nice weather over there for you. It was sunny here as well, I think, but it was kind of cold. as far as I remember. I mean, it's cold right now. I don't know what temperature it was earlier though. I have no idea. I haven't left my room except for to have dinner. I made lasagna. I've been super busy all day, and then I played Valorant chat, and 2 rounds in a row I had like a very spicy 3-piece chicken tendies. You know what I'm talking about? I had 3 head dinks, one shot, 1 kill, chat, 1 shoot, 1 doot. And I didn't have Metal TV working, so I couldn't clip it. And it happened the first time, and I was like, well, you know, that was a really cool 3K, whatever. And then it happened again like a round later, and I was like, all right. And I just have a screenshot of it as proof that it happened, but no one cares about that but me. Because visually, it was stunning. Visually, you guys would have loved it. You guys would have been like, oh my god, Frogcrafting, you are so good at Valorant. I gotta go. No problem, Simi. Have a good one. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you have a great rest of your day, my love. We're also having lasagna. Let's go. You can immortalize the diamond tools in a memorial building, frame them, and give them each an epitaph to remember what they were most used for. That's a really good idea, actually. Here, let me, let's go ahead and put them in our, because this is where we keep our armor, in our closet. This is the armor that we had for the first, I don't know, like 40 days of this world or something. I didn't really, like, take a lot of damage in this armor. I literally stayed inside. I was safe. So all of this, all of these shovels and stuff that we used, hold on, let me, get rid of some of this, hold on. Hold on, chat. This is embarrassing. This is embarrassing, but please don't look. Please, do not look at my inventory, please. Just ignore what you see. This is not a true indication of who I am as a person. It's just my messy Minecraft world. Thank you. How are you feeling today? I'm feeling okay. I had a headache really bad yesterday, and today has been better, although I still have had a little bit of like runny nose action going on, which is just really annoying since like I was sick before and my nose has been runny for so long that it's like so agitated and cracked. It's so annoying. Hey Frog, how was the terraforming? It's good. It's finished now for the most part. I mean, we still do have to do a little bit extra once we get into like the next part of the building. But the hardest part is already done, which is great. We're having white lasagna? I've never even heard of white lasagna. That's cool. I'm sorry that you don't like it though. I hope that you're able to have something else maybe that you do like. Are you using all the resource packs that you have in the description? Yeah, Nursia. Except for there's one I think that I'm not using, which is the paintings one. I was originally going to use it, but I actually decided that I like the Minecraft paintings enough that I didn't need it. I'm so used to having like a super texture packed out world, but I wanted one that was a little bit like less reliant on texture packs. Garlic bread is good. I do love a little bit of garlic bread. Okay, we're just gonna drop those in there. We've got some decoration stuff. How about you, Loney? How has your day been? How did you guys do anything fun today for while you're on vacation? Guys, Loney went on vacation to leave me to play Valorant alone. That's what she said. She said that to me directly. She was like, I'm going on vacation just so you have to play Valorant alone. Which I thought was wild, because how could you leave your duo like that? I have to head out. I'll be playing video games with a friend overseas. Yeah, no problem, Kiyokono. Have a good one. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you have a great time playing video games and you guys have the most fun. Tomorrow, oh chat, speaking of video games, tomorrow my partner and I are starting a brand new game that I've never played before for the first time. We're gonna be playing It Takes Two. He bought it for us tonight. But we wanted to play a game together, but we just didn't know what to play. And I don't want to play Valorant with him. It's not against chat. Listen to me, okay? He's way better than I am, okay? And I don't want to try. When I play that game, I just want to have fun. And when you're getting pooped on by people who never get off that game, it can become quite frustrating. So instead I was like, let's find something cozier to play. And so we were doing some, I had this like reel come up on Insta that was like video games for couples to play, and It Takes Two is on there. So we're going to try it. And they just had a new game come out, right? Like Split Fiction, I think is the next game in their installments. Gotta go, gonna eat lunch with my wife at work. Yeah, no problem, Aurora. Have a great lunch with your wife. That's amazing. Enjoy, enjoy. Hopefully you have something delicious to eat. Today was pretty chill. I've been busy going to sleep early because it's been... Or wait, I've been going to sleep early because it's been so busy. And doing so much more walking and stuff. Oh yeah, that can be like so tiring if you're not used to getting all that like, you know, physical activity in. What terrain mods do you use? This is just default vanilla Minecraft terrain, Ducky. There's no terrain mods. If you load this seed up for yourself, it'll be there. I don't know if we want all these suspicious stews or not. Should we get rid of those? Do we need them? I don't know, chat. I have no thoughts in my brain. Look at that. Just like that, all of that mess is completely taken care of as well. It Takes Two is so fun. I really want to play Split Fiction as well. I hope that we like it. I hope that we can get through it. But we're gonna start playing it tomorrow night after dinner. I'm super excited. What's the chords of your house? It's in a it's in the in the card, but when I go up there, you'll be able to see it in the middle of my screen. Give me just 2 seconds to walk up there. Aw, bruh. I built up this like pathway up here. This is not how it looks probably in the default terrain. In episode 1 I built up all of this, but this is the chords of the house. Negative 114, 114, 109. But yeah, I built up like a lot of this. But that's just placing dirt. Maybe I left you to play Valo on your own because you make fun of my aim. Girl, you make fun of my aim too. But honestly, within your right, it's deserved. The constant laughter from my living room makes me believe that Split Fiction is one that everyone will enjoy. Oh, are y'all playing it, Aslotty? I'm super excited. It looks super good. But I really want to play It Takes Two first, just so that I can kind of have like the experience of like, you know, the first game before I play the second one, if that makes sense. Split Fiction is really good. They just announced a live action movie adaptation. Oh, that's so cool. What? I've heard that the storytelling in those games is really good. I'm excited. I have not played, like I said, I haven't played anything like that, I don't think. And I'm really excited to try it out. And I've heard just good things. Although I have heard that sometimes It Takes Two can be a test of your relationship. But I'm wondering, is it more of a test of like, can we both follow directions, or is it a test like Overcooked is a test? What level of testing are we going to be doing here? So that I can be prepared, chat. I didn't make the hotbar, Ducky. I commissioned it. I worked with the team over at the Garden Gals to make it. And they are the ones who have posted it over on modrinth. I don't know if they have commissions open right now. But you could always shoot them a message in their Discord or something and ask them if they do. Is it the panda in the cage on the stairs? No, the panda is downstairs, I believe. Yeah, the panda's over chilling by the furnaces. Currently in the cage right here is 2 frogs. They are caged so that they don't jump and accidentally unalive themselves. Because I've lost frogs that way and I don't want them to die. Am I able to get the hotbar on Bedrock? No. It's only available for Java Edition. No, Loney, I'm super excited for when you get back because I like every single day that I play Valorant, people are asking me, where's your duo? And I'm like, she left. And then they're like, she's for the streets. Pocket Minecraft is Bedrock Minecraft. Minecraft Bedrock is the Pocket Edition now. But it's only available for Java Edition, which is on the PC. Yesterday I found a silly and snotty panda, like straight away in my new world, and I was so excited. Oh, that's amazing! I need a silly and snotty panda. No, it's okay, Tilly. All good, I'm just letting you know. Okay. I think that was all. I guess should we organize these chests, chat, or has it been enough organization for one day? I feel like we should organize these too. Oh my god, I'm terrible. Look at this. What has past Frogcrafting been doing? No, snotty pandas are so cute. Remember we had a snotty panda in the Rosewood world? And his name was Cute, but he would often put his head upside down and he would look scary. Oh no, that was like the silly panda. And then we had the other one that was the sickly Victorian child. That's right. Chat, you guys remember the TikToker that was like, ice cream, yes, yes, yes? Can you imagine showing a Victorian era child that TikTok? Like live? Can you imagine? I was thinking about that the other day and I was like, they would spontaneously combust. Like they would Thanos dust evaporate into the wind. R.I.P. Wings? Oh my gosh, yes. We need to go get another panda that we can name Wingstop. In remembrance of Wings. Alright, bunch of sugarcane. That's perfect, actually. Wow. I know, past Froggy needs to go straight to jail. I agree with that. Now, don't tell past Froggy that I agree with that, but you're right and it should be said. We should get it today. I don't know if we have time today. We only have about 20 minutes of stream left. I wasn't really planning on doing organizing today, but honestly, you guys are keeping me motivated to do it, so I just want to get it done. Ooh. Chat, what do you do when your nether stuff is overflowing out of the nether chest? Do you get rid of a stack of netherrack? I think that's the answer, right? Tomorrow we have a family dinner planned and I'm ready for that family drama and collecting all the tea. Oh my gosh. Honestly, I feel like collecting family tea is the best part of like a family get together. But especially if you are like the trusted cousin who is never in any of the drama yourself. People will tell you everything when you're the trusted cousin, you know what I mean? I know more about my family than I ever wanted to know because I don't get involved in anything. And well, I mean, I just never do anything to anybody, you know what I mean? I never start fights. I don't get offended by anything. I try to be level-headed most of the time. Don't ask my partner about that, but with my family at least. I am the drama in my family at the moment. But that's okay, because you know what? I'm on your side. I don't even know what happened, but I'm on your side. Baby Unicorn is innocent. Your Honor, let the record state. Was the Iron Golem called Craig? No, it was not Craig. It was Jeff. We had Iron Golems in the last world that were called Greg, like Gregory. But then we changed it to Jeff for this world after Jeff the Land Shark from Marvel Rivals. I love hearing about the tea, but I hate being involved in the tea. I think that's why I like Reddit drama a lot. Like AITA subreddit, because I get like the fix of listening to someone else's drama without the personal involvement in that drama and the emotional stakes that may have upon a person, you know what I mean? Like, I don't have to care about that because that's not my drama. But can you believe like, you know what I mean? Yeah, I've seen that SMP Stormy. Jeff in the pink like onesie skin, I would do anything. I would look the other way for anything. He could be robbing me, I would thank him. Adorable little creature. Oh, baby unicorn, I'm so sad for you. It might be therapeutic in a way, you know what I mean? Kind of venting into the void. That might be nice, actually. I've never considered doing that. I've never had any like drama in my life big enough or hurtful enough for myself since I became an adult, you know what I mean? No, I'm not talking about childhood stuff. That I've like really needed to do that for. But like I understand people's like want to post there. I feel like it like can be like very validating. BRB getting a burner Reddit account. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, no problem, Lonnie. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you sleep well and have a great day tomorrow. Enjoy your family dinner and the tea. Little Dino, welcome in. I watched a bunch of the Misadventures episode 1s. I watched Sev, I watched Lizzie, I watched Tanisha, I watched Drift. I've got to watch Joel, but I just haven't watched Joel yet. Reddit Story podcast is what I'm listening to after stream. Very entertaining. Let's go. Honestly, the Reddit Story accounts are quite good. But I really sometimes I like listening to people dissect that, and sometimes I just want like the you know, the AI voiceover, which is terrible. I don't actually want AI voiceover, but no one just reads the stories if it's not those videos, you know what I mean? What about Flip? I might watch Flip. I don't know yet. I kind of like had to pick only a few POVs because otherwise it's just too many, you know what I mean? Like when I was watching Empires, I was trying to watch Sausage and Flip and Lizzie and Joel and Shovel, and like it was just too many for my brain. It was too many for me. So I might wait until like the end and then like catch up, like binge watch a bunch. But while it's going on, I've committed to watching the few creators that I mentioned, and then we'll see if I might shop around for POVs. I have more time. How much longer does the stream have left? About 10 minutes or so. About 10 more minutes. Y'all made me so hungry by talking about food that I can't go to lunch until someone gets clocked in. And they won't be here for another hour and a half. No, that's the worst. I'm so sorry. I need andesite. Do I have a shovel? I do have a shovel. I had... Oh, there we go. There we go. I'll watch the rest later then. Moving on into my new house this weekend. Oh my gosh. That's amazing. Congratulations on the new place. I hope you have a good move. That is always a very, very stressful and annoying time. I figured out how to change the text color of the coordinates GUI above your hotbar. I made my yellow text purple. Oh, that's actually nice. Is that like a difficult process, baby unicorn? Because I do love this the GUI, but I low-key kind of do hate that it's wait, how am I gonna do this? That's yellow. Is it just gonna break? No, I feel like this has to be until there. Spruce. Hold on, chat. Hold on. I need some spruce wood. Oh, there we go. Okay, that's better. And then the rest of this, I guess we're just gonna fill in. Wait, at what point does it become those walls? Oh, that's a good question, chat. And then there's also this to consider. Why didn't I just fix this long ago? Why have I done this? Maybe we just do it like that, and then we'll need another moss block there for that to look better. Or we do what this one did and we just do that. That's kind of okay. Oh, you'll share my Discord? Awesome. Thank you so much, baby unicorn. If you do, tag me so I can see it. I don't mind a ping every now and then. Had to move out of my house for 5 years and then our current house for 4 months. Oh my gosh, yeah, so it's like a quick move. Did you know that you were gonna have to move fast, or was it something like unexpected? Because moving and like unpacking and everything, and then like, wait, where is my, oh, there it is. That's like the worst, like just finally getting settled into a place and then you're like, oh, we gotta move again. That is actually the worst. Hello. Let's go find some andesite. There is some right here. Yeah, they told us and helped us move. And oh, okay. They actually helped you. That's actually nice. That's wonderful. Went through the same thing when our house was being built. So much work. Oh yeah, especially if you're having like new construction. I can imagine. My dad, when he was getting a house like, I don't know, like 10 years ago for new construction for like a new neighborhood that was being built where near his job, and he was like, I'm gonna retire here, so I'm just gonna buy a house, and blah 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 blah. We were like, okay, cool. So new construction, they were living in like Seattle, and they had to move all the way to Georgia, and they like obviously like had to move their cars and everything. It was quite the drive from what I heard, because I did not live with them in Seattle. They lived on or well, he lived out there for work. Anyways, so like a week before they were supposed to leave, they basically told them that like the contractor wasn't done with like everything that needed to be done for the house. So they needed like another month, and like they were already like set to move and everything. They didn't have anywhere else to live, and they like ended up living in a hotel for like almost a month until the house was like quote unquote ready. And it was like so like frustrating and annoying. Nah, same. I totally understand that, Dawson. Totally understand that. I think that's a real thing for a lot of folks out there, is the fear, and also like the reality that they might not be able to afford a home. I don't think that you're alone in that fear and that anxiety. I had that. We luckily were able to we bought our house 2 years ago, but we had like massive help from family, which we like, obviously not everyone has like the privilege of having, but we had massive help from our family to be able to buy the place that we live in now. Oh yeah, it's extremely frustrating. And they had 3 dogs too. So they had to like find a hotel that would take dogs for a month. And it was like a lot of checking in and checking out, and they had like moving truck, and like they had to like get a storage unit, and then they had to get another moving truck to move their stuff like basically into the unit and then out of the unit. It was terrible. Oh my gosh. It was actually terrible. I don't even know what wasn't done on the house. Like, I have no idea. I've never asked. I feel like it's a touchy subject. Quick question. Have you ever heard of the game Minecraft? No, never. Can you tell me more? Okay, a bunch of paper. We'll leave the gunpowder in there. Why is my elytra in here? Did I put that in there? You know, I would be looking for that for days if I didn't see where I just put it. Okay, we've got some stone to put away. Okay. You craft stuff to mine with and you mine stuff to craft with. Yeah, I think that's an accurate description of the game. Very silly concept. Very silly. 10 out of 10, not taking that seriously. Alright. Okay, chat. Let's do a little walkthrough of what we've done today. Today has been a very productive stream. In today's stream, we went to day 540, which is not bad. We didn't sleep, I don't think. Maybe we slept once while I was collecting cherry wood at the beginning. We organized all of our chests, all of our dump chests around. So the ones over at the farm, the ones at the village, the ones here. Oh, did not mean to do that. And the ones in the house. We organized everything. Almost everything is completely organized. Don't look at the stuff at the project, but that's fine. We also made this beautiful cactus farm, fully working, fully, you know, this is a Frogcrafting original, you know, perfect tutorial. In this video, you guys you didn't even have to hear me count anything. That's how good we are. We are so good, chat. Yeah, we're ending. It's past Froggy bedtime, to be honest. We normally go till 10 though, or like 4 minutes from now. We've got quite a bit done today, to be honest, and I'm quite proud of us. We even detailed the wall down here finally. So this doesn't look like a complete mess. This was 500 days of looking like that, chat. And every single time I came in here, I was like, I need to fix that, and I finally did. So maybe next time, okay, maybe next time we'll do entrance to the mine shaft tunnel. To our XP farm, to the zombie farm. And then maybe also we'll do the decorating here finally too, because I do actually want to decorate this in here. I don't know what I want to do yet, but I do want to decorate this. I think I want to do like plant stands, like maybe some moss and some stuff down here for like actually decorating flowers or planting flowers. I don't 100% know yet, but we can make that cozy. I feel like that whole area down there can be really cozy. No worries, Ducky. No, it's all good, Shorty. All good. Hope the mining trip went well. But yeah, chat, we are done for today. And we are done for this week, unfortunately. But I will be back on well, I'll be back on Twitch on Saturday morning. If you guys don't already follow the Twitch and you want to follow Twitch, if you have a Twitch account, feel free to feel free to follow over on Twitch. It's not a requirement if you don't have a Twitch account. I totally understand. But I'll be live over there on Sunday, and then on Monday, like I said, we'll be live back here on YouTube again. Now, keep your eyes peeled next Saturday, chat. Next Saturday, the episode 3 is coming out. Not this Saturday, not like 2 days from now, but like next week, 9 days from now. Aw, Hannah, thank you so much for being here. Thank everyone for being here. I hope you guys all have a great rest of your week and have a great day. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. And thank you guys, by the way, for all of the channel memberships and the super chats today. Really, really appreciate it. You guys are so generous and sweet. And also, like in a bigger, greater sense, thank you guys for always being so supportive and open about, you know, sometimes difficult conversations about mental health, neurodivergency, and helping each other feel seen and valid, and also, you know, validating me, and you know, it's just really, really so kind. I'm so happy that we have this community and that everyone is so kind and welcoming and understanding here. But thank you guys so much. I hope everyone has a good weekend. Try to do something nice for yourself and others, and I will catch you guys next week, okay?